still says going live. Then it says you are live. So now we should be. I'm going to refresh it on my phone. And we should be. Because hopefully.
Oh, I see it.
I'm so bad.
It's good. It's live. I see us.
Okay. Put that down a little bit as professionals.
I can't look at the live stream because of the delay. It's such a tweak.
Yeah.
It messes with my brain.
There we go. Now I'm getting chat messages through on Stream Elements as well. There we go. We're here. Hello. Hello, everyone. Craggle, Fire and Glory. No, we're not on SAF time, Craggle. We've Dreads go to sleep. We have actually been here for the last 90 minutes waiting for this. And we figured we would just go live anyway. Slimer. Hello. Hey, Slimer, are you from a southern state in the US? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Oh,
Hey-oh. I'm back. You have permission to surf. Thanks, Anne. CDK, good morning. Good morning. Those of you that it is morning, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me. It must be, what is it, 9 for you now, Adam?
Yep, 9:05.
9:05 in the AM. Slime is a big fan of that. Real Deal work day and stream day. That's it, Real Deal. Again, we don't know when this is actually going to be an interesting and worthwhile stream, but we're here. Adam needs more volume. Right, okay.
I can always just hold the microphone closer to my mouth.
Oh, God. No, stop that. That feels awful for me. I'm going to give you +5 decibels and we'll see how that feels.
+5 decibels?
Yeah.
Does that get added into my charisma score?
It does.
Okay.
Iron Fair or anyone else, can you let me know whether +5 was enough or whether I need to add more to Adam?
Yeah, it is past my bedtime. I told Rage I'd hang out for a couple hours, and so I'm dying to see these new hero kits.
Same. See, yeah. Hey, Zombie. Hey, Dave. Dale Saunders. Hello, it's Soul from CHB. Good to see you guys. Good evening, Dale. So good evening. It's not evening. I mean, it's evening somewhere. Good afternoon. Good morning. Still pretty quiet, says Brooke. Adam is still quiet. Okay, right. Let's give you another. Let's give you +10. This is where it's going to burst my eardrums now.
You just turn your PC volume down. Your headphone volume.
Yeah, true. There you go. I have complete. Oh, I wonder if I can turn him up on Discord as well. Double check we've got you there. User volume, yeah, is all the way up.
Can you guys hear me now? Actually, let me have a listen myself.
That sounds a bit louder. Well, on Stream Elements now, I can't add any more to him. So that's better. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah. That sounds really good.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I had minus decibels on you to keep it. You know, like in OBS, you've got like the little green and the you were sat healthily in the green, but now you're sat in the yellow when you speak. So
it's all yellow.
Indeed. There we go. You can never have too much volume. I'd rather turn it down than max. Yeah, that's very true, Coolman. Actually, to be fair, you can turn it down if it's too loud for you. That is true. So there we are. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We don't know how long we're going to have to
Ragewood here, back with another Godforge video.
Thank you. I'm the Adventures of Adam. Let's adventure.
Don't bow, bow, bow. Work hard, play harder.
Yeah. I made that in Canva, did you know?
Did you?
Yeah, I made that in Canva. That little
Nice.
what do you call it? Like spike video, intro video. Same
Intro, yeah.
with my like news beat one that I used for a little bit. I made that in Canva too.
If I look a bit yellow, it's because the lighting is different in this room than when I normally record. Because normally I record at nighttime when the sun's down. Now the sun's coming through this window over here, and it's bouncing off the ceiling and coming down and making me like I don't usually have this much light when I record, so it's all off.
Also, Dave, go away. Slightly too loud now. Go away. Oh,
It
we
could be
have
a long stream.
yeah, we don't know Fanta. I mean, so for us, we've been chatting for 90 minutes, just waiting, and we're still waiting. But I think Adam's sort of decided, and I appreciate him for hanging around this long. If it's not out within the next hour, then he will probably disappear, and you'll be stuck with me. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
But if in 1 hour from now it actually goes live, then I'll stick around. I'm off work this week, so like if my sleep schedule gets a little off, it's not the end of the world.
Adam is doing a
72 hour.
I
I
did
like
hear
what
that. I did hear that actually. Facts.
I like what Ann Phillips said. Adam's never too tired. Ask a soldie.
I like that.
That's what I was giggling at earlier. I didn't
Yeah.
want to interrupt you while you were talking though.
No, I appreciate that. J.E., hello. Greybeard, what is that bright birdie thing in the sky? It hurt. I know, right?
That's my forehead. I'm sorry. Here, I have a hat. I have a hat.
Hey,
I
Chiefs.
I was wearing it earlier while we were just chatting before we started streaming, and I thought I looked like Uncle Si from Duck Dynasty, so I took it off. But if this means that we're not blinding everybody, it's probably a net positive.
Yeah. It goes until Rage bedtime will be in trouble. Yeah, my bedtime's not for another 9 hours.
He'll probably be going to bed when I
Yeah.
wake up.
Tiger's had enough already. Have fun, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep one eye on the Discord in case the announcement goes
Yeah,
out.
Coolman says, take the hat off.
You not a Chiefs fan?
It's better than being a Falcons fan. Ugh, it's painful
I
sometimes.
I'm not even a sports fan. I live in Kansas City, so I got a Chiefs hat.
And yeah, rep your local team.
Apparently,
So
my daughter's been wearing it because I found one of her hairs in it.
nice. And Morning Moon Night. I pulled 1150 summons yesterday and switched out Quetz for Heim Daddy. Good choice.
Ooh.
Well, we say good choice. We'll find out in a moment. Hopefully, in a moment.
Hopefully, not too long.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Talking of bright burny things, the sun is just crested round the flat and it's peering through my window now.
Yeah, your face just got a lot brighter too.
That's the sun. Yeah, look, you can see it like here.
Yeah, like on your neck, really.
Yeah, I might need to pull the curtains as well. The problem is, like, being an Englishman, I'm going to get sunburned from this, like, through the window. It is what it is. Who needs sleep? I'm working and watching. Hey, cheers for chilling out, Daiquiri. So something I asked Adam earlier, we'll put it to you guys as well. Which of, like, rares, epics, legendaries, ones that we've seen art of and know exist, are you most excited to see their kits for?
Do you have one, Ragewood?
Oh, do I have one? Trying to think. I like the. We've seen like the ball guy. I've seen him a few times now in the pools. Like I'll find it on your compendium.
Ooh.
There you go. plug for Adam's compendium.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I'm building a resource on my community Discord. It's not as spectacular as some of the websites out there, but if you want to know my thoughts on everything in Godforge, that's where my ratings are going to be. And it's a nice little resource if you're already on Discord. You don't want to leave Discord to look something up. Just kind of a convenience factor.
I am going to sort by. No, I can't sort by that phone, but I can't remember his name. Are they all in alphabetical order, like legendaries and then epics and then.
Yes.
I know it's an epic. Let me see if I can find.
Alphabetical order and by rarity. And you could also use tags like if you know he's like order or chaos or
I
the
don't.
affinity. You
Unfortunately,
just
I
know that
don't.
he's bald.
No, like he's a bull. Gozu.
So
Gozu.
what?
Like you've got him down as a strength brawler. Gozu Izumo.
Wait, what did you call him? A bolt?
Bull. Like a
A bull.
yeah, bull. Like a
Oh,
bullock.
I don't know what a bullock is. There's a language barrier here. Are you speaking? Are you sure you're speaking English?
No, I told you off stream that I failed English.
Oh,
He
right,
knows
right,
what
right,
we're
right.
talking. Yeah, Gozu. That's one I'm quite looking
Gozu.
forward to see.
Okay.
He looks cool.
Yeah, someone else in the Discord, whose name I'm forgetting. But yeah, they actually got him locked in as like their favorite. Like they're stoked for Gozu.
Just catching up on Tractor Dreads. I got Raiders X Viv locked in. I mean, we've not split up, but we're just working through some differences right now. Us in the UK need to enjoy every bit of sun we get. Don't get it off today. It's true. I'm so white too. I wear shirts to the beach. I also wear shirts to the beach.
I think Dad Dreads, you might be thinking of Cyclops as the. I don't think he specifically said that Cyclops will have all AoEs. He just kind of compared him to the Bellower.
Yeah, he just said that he's similar to Bellower, and we're all putting like 2 and 2 together. Brooke likes Baba Yaga. Fraggle Cyclops because of Dirk's comments. Asenia for obvious reasons. I want to see what Muse can do because she's my Isolde. Okay, yeah. That is
You know
someone
what?
that.
I wouldn't I wouldn't mind seeing what she could do either.
Naughty, stop it. Amity, I just want to see some rare kits. No Rage Adam. What was the powerful. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. The Dread Cyclops, yeah. That's competitive. Nice. Mordred 2, yeah. Did you work on the rare new. Ugh. Did you work on the new website version? So Nicholas or Scrolls, I'm not sure how to. Anything HH website, I do. This is none of my work. What we're going to see today, it's not been involved in it at all. So I'm excited as you are. Like the leaks at HH. It's Woody's words. It is a young bull, not as rude as you may think. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Anne, for covering that. A bullock is a young bull. Lucy looks awesome. I had to
Oh.
pull it earlier. I hope I made the right choice. I switched from ISIS to Hell the other day. Slimer, I think that is a brilliant choice. I'm a big fan of that. Not because ISIS is bad per se, although I do think she's definitely a lot worse, but I really value the max HP. Right, I'm going to leave you with Adam for a second because I am really glowing and not in like the sexy kind of way. So I'm just going to go pull my curtains. I'll be back.
Before he bursts into flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the change to hell was awesome. Like when I first rated her, I think I rated her at 2 stars just because I was doing like 1 to 3 star rankings and like without boss utility, I took some score points away from her, but now that she's got the enemy max HP on her basic attack, she's got some good boss utility and I'm really looking forward to seeing what she could do.
Yeah. There we go. I think that might have messed with my green screen filter, but we'll worry about that in a second.
I'll try to behave, Dave.
Yeah. I don't know if you answered Joe, because Joe, Susie said very early this morning that it would be maybe a similar time to when the videos drop. So I figured we'd schedule it for that time. There's no other reason for it. I'm waiting to see Medusa kit pair with Athena. Polyphemus looks cool, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like so many of the epics look sick. Like
Yeah.
the- it's Polyphemus the Cyclops, right?
Yeah, he's the other one, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he looked really cool. Yeah. And Ninurta. It
Yeah,
looks super
yeah,
badass.
Ninurta looks cool as well. I am just gonna fiddle with my chroma key because I'm seeing a lot of like buzz.
Uh Dale Saunders, Sizz to the Moon, baby.
Yeah.
That's my choice. I've got Sizz locked in. I'm a little biased though. Some people would say Hell because she's eternal and therefore more difficult to acquire. But I don't know. I just think Sizzon's really cool. All three AoE attacks.
There we go. I think that looks better for me. We'll see. Everyone else will let me know if it's not. Um, light shines on the righteous Woody. The problem is, Daisy, when the light shines on me, you say it's not good. Uh, what's your plan in regards to shards, Adam? Well, until you get a
Ooh.
functional core team or wait for the first summon event? That's a good question.
I think with Sizzon being such a powerful damage dealer and Isolde being a very, very good support. Like if you guys didn't play the alpha, Isolde is just amazing. That's why I'm so fond of her. Certainly the only reason I'm fond of her is how good she is in battle. Um, but yeah, she is an amazing support if you have at least one or more defenders on your team. So if I can get a couple like rare defenders just to trigger her passive to keep healing going and then get Sizzon with good damage, I will hold off pulling my summons for as long as I can. But I don't know if they're planning on having like 2x events during the early access, and certainly not during the. I don't know. I don't know what their plans are. So, you know, yeah, I'll do my best to hold them until I feel like I absolutely need to pull something to like progress, or hopefully save them for an event where there's like a times 2 chance to get goodies. I don't know. I say that now, but when I'm in the game, I'm probably gonna want to pull.
Yeah. I think the way I'm going to try and tackle it is similar to what we've done in some of the raid free to play series, where, as you say, like all until you've got like a functional team and like you can get through most of the stuff, and then hold on until you get banners or whatever. Because there has been talk of banners, we just don't know what they look like. So
True.
that's my plan. But as you say, if you get stuck on something and you're just missing, like, I don't know, let's say we're missing defense down to get through it, then it might be a case of pull and hope for the best.
Yeah,
Uh,
true.
yeah, that's my plan. Isolde is a better support, am I right? Dave, do we need to have words? Say anything about the community that Sizzon seems to be a fan favorite, most beloved character in the legendary roster. I don't know if it says anything about the community specifically, just
I,
thoughts.
I think it. I think in the CHB cluster, he's pretty popular, and I think that might be some of my influence.
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
I did
but he
some.
just it looks cool, man. I don't know.
He's definitely up there for cool looks. I did a poll for around Valentine's Day for like, pick out of these four goddesses, pick out of these four gods, etc. And Vivian came out massively ahead all of the time, and I feel like again some of that may be a reflection of my own
Yeah,
opinions rubbing off on the community.
your
Yeah,
community bias.
yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Tower of Strife heroes might be something really good to progress early on. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know if I would like. I think when I think of like the Tower of Strife, is it Pazuzu that's got the core that says only against order heroes he does X?
The word says fear, but we haven't seen a fear disable or debuff. I think it's either intended to be terrify or what's the other one? I will have to check my
Despair?
compendium again. Despair.
Yeah,
Despair and Terrify.
yeah,
And one of them is really good and one of them is slightly less
yeah.
good.
I think like he'll be really good for like Tower of Strife, but I don't know if I would pick him for everywhere else because you don't know
You know
how
what
often we're
else
going to come up against. Yeah. What if
would be
like
good in Tower of Strife? Grendel, because he's also got the AoE
yeah
to spare.
yeah. All right.
I think that
Has Hades got AOE something?
Mhm. Yeah, Hades is my favorite. Just the only disruptor I'd be really excited to pull right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the one thing I hate about Hades is how dependent he is on curse. You can only put it up one at a time.
Yeah,
But that's why you
yeah.
bring in Hell, Hades. They work so well together.
I'm sure there'll be other curse heroes too,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Viv is bait. Everybody, please sit in silence for 5 minutes. I need to get coffee. Okay, and we'll sit and this is what you
We
said.
certainly won't talk about you while you're gone.
Yeah, exactly. God, and God, she's the worst.
At worst at not being awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Ugh. So we should probably do like a sweepstakes, right? Of when this is actually going to
Oh
drop.
yeah, you could do a poll.
Yeah, I can do a pop. I figured out how to do one of those the other day. The problem is, as soon as I do it, I think we disappear on the stream when I pull up
Oh.
this. But it's fine. Yeah, like I could see us disappear. Um, when will the website go live? Yeah, I think we're just grey boxes right now. Someone will tell me otherwise, but let's go 15:30 to
Oh, yep.
15:45. Yeah, we're great. We'll be
My
back in a we'll be back in a moment, gang. 15:46.
Yeah, don't talk about us while we're gone, guys. We're
Yeah. Um, we'll do that to that and that to that. Start a poll.
Ooh, I could vote on it, but you can't.
Yep, there you go. We're back.
Okay.
We'll all have donuts, please. Yeah.
What are these weird British times? What
Oh yeah, I forget. Like, okay, the top one is in 4 minutes time, so it's essentially the next hour.
Oh, okay, at 30 after.
Yeah,
Okay, I see.
yeah. You
I'm
guys,
I'm I'm feeling optimistic. Nobody else is though.
yeah. Mr. Mo, yeah, you guys are early. Susie said same time as video, so clearly one coming late Wednesday. No, Mr. Mo, you do have a point. Like the Tuesday videos normally go live around this time, which is why I was like, we'll do it now. But you're right, tomorrow could be the option.
Rip.
Yep, yeah. Oh yeah, Scrolls is right. What if he got confused and he meant tomorrow for Tuesday's video?
Oh, rip.
Oh god. We laugh because if we don't, we cry.
All right, on a count of three, everybody type the hero that you have locked in. 1, 2, 3. I forgot to count.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long are we gonna have to wait for that?
Sorry, I was just like looking at chat, waiting for people to start typing, and then I was like, "Oh wait, I told him on the count of 3."
Yeah. If Sam's involved, it will be Tuesday. If it is, then that's fine. Maybe I'll disappear as well after 4:30 and come back a bit later, perhaps.
Cyclops is a strength brawler from Olympus. That's all we know of him so far.
Yeah. Yup. And we know that he has been compared to Bellower.
I think it was more of a damage comparison,
True, yeah.
more so than a. But who knows? Maybe.
Got some
Maybe.
Athenas, Heims, SWKs, Heimdall Hell, Vivian Freya, Viv. You want SWK? I know Anne's got quits. I could have told you that. Heimdall, but one Hell. Gret's Apollo for
Uh,
now.
Apollo's good. Apollo's
Apollo's
good.
nice. I've seen some people hate on him a little bit. I really like him. I like the
I
fact.
think.
Go on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's say I like the fact that if you it requires manual gameplay, but you can ult twice on the bounce with your starter hero or whoever your damage dealer is,
Yeah.
because you just don't. Is it his core that balances divinity? And I think it's his core, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it does the divinity. It equalizes the divinity with his, and then resets the cores. I think is what it does.
Yeah. So like let's say you take Guan you use his ultimate on like Apollo's turn, then you use Apollo's ultimate to give Guan Yu a full meter again, and then you can
Yeah,
ultimate again. I really like from that point of view, and as you say, the core reduction I think will be good early on when we don't have books.
it also does attack up too.
Hmm.
In addition to those things,
Yeah. So
and I like his base attack out. It's putting out the mend. You get the heals, and it also places acid. So like in boss fights, he's gonna have like additional utilities. And
yeah,
not that he would be dead weight because his core is so strong, but like
yeah,
he's carrying himself.
yeah. Hmm. Use
Oh no,
that?
sorry. It's his ultimate that reduces the core down.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I like Apollo for that, just for the ultimates on back-to-back turns, and the early game cycling will help. Team Freya in the house. Hello, Rabbit. All right.
Hey, what's up, Rabbit?
Oh, and
He's
Joy
he's
B,
wascally.
I've just read your message. It's fine. Like we'll do. Um, I don't think we'll do summons today. It's like I appreciate it.
Man, not a lot of citizens. Not a lot of citizens
No,
in the chat.
I did notice the distinct lack of scissors in the chat,
Man, that hurts,
but
guys. That hurts.
they've all made better choices. That's why. Sizzon's cool. Sizzon will be really good in that ag thing that we saw last Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, destroying a totem, it's the hag's HP.
yeah,
So if you kill all 6 totems and dealing damage to her simultaneously, I wonder if at higher levels, Blaze is going to be a go-to strat.
yeah. For that one, definitely be similar to Spider, I imagine, right? Where having that, oh, they're saying that. Because when you killed them, she took damage, but
Yeah,
Blaze isn't killing them.
true.
So
But they're made of wood, and wood is flammable.
yeah,
So
true. I wonder. I can't go back and watch it. When damage was dealt to the totem, did it also do damage to her, or was it only when it was killed? Only when it
it's
was
only when it's
killed.
killed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But Blaze functions similarly to HP Burn, where at the start of the affected entity's turn, it damages all
Hmm.
allies. So if there's 6 of them, you're gonna get enemy max HP damage times 6,
Yeah.
and then she takes her turn, and then she takes the damage and
Yeah.
damages the totems, and she might just explode all at once.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 ways to kill a witch, right? You drown them, and then you burn them with fire.
That is true. That is true. I like that. And if they're
Because witches
remaining,
can't float.
yeah, if they're remaining true to thematics, then yeah, certainly interesting watching that fight. I enjoyed seeing it. Dropped season for Vivian. I'm not sure how I feel about that decision. There's always going to be like a bit of regret. Like I found that every time I've changed, I'm like, oh, like doubt in your mind. But I think Vivian is a good choice, Dave.
Dave, I think that was a very difficult decision you made there.
I see. The key scene, yeah. The key scene doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
No, it's not as punny.
No. I see what you did there too. I may have won another 305 last night. Oh, I'm terrible at betting. Unless I bet on myself, then I know I'm going to win. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I didn't even look at the poll. We're going to go to grey boxes again for a moment. And the
Yeah.
winner is uh 4:04. And so yeah, in about an hour, basically is the winner of the poll.
Hopefully they'll. Oh, I got a Discord notification. Oh no, I saw
Oh,
that announcement.
Adam, why?
Somebody,
Why
somebody,
would you
some
do
somebody DM'd me.
that?
Sorry.
I also have one, but I'm assuming that is say someone something. Yeah, it's the Hell Hades Discord. His new video that he's put out. Stop putting out
Uh,
videos, Simon, and put out a website.
Wait, is it a raid video?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah. New
The
Factor,
nerve
I
of
think
that
it was
guy.
called. Yeah.
Oh, I'd be interested to watch that to hear his take. I know he's classy enough that he's not going to be like, "Oh, Raid's copying us," but
Oh,
I think Raid's copying
I
Godforge.
think Rain is copying Godforge. It was funny, we were having this discussion. Was it in my Discord? Was it the main Discord? Where we were saying that, Raid probably plans some of these things so far in advance that it might just be coincidence. But they've also had like 6, 7 years to make world bosses, and the last faction just happens to be mythologically kind of inspired. I'm not buying that it's just coincidence,
They removed the gold tax for removing gear right
Yeah.
around the same time that
Mhm.
Godforge announced that they weren't going to have it. Like,
Yeah. So there's
yes, things are planned out in advance, but we knew that the theme of Godforge was going to be myths and legends 2 years ago.
Mhm.
Like, I uploaded my first video July 2024.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they've
So
known for 2 years.
yeah. So it's not. I'm not buying that it's all coincidence. And I think because they're obviously a huge company with the infrastructure in place, they've just gone, oh yeah, we can do that now before they even come out. And yeah,
Uh, and of course, all the raid simps are going to be like, "No way, man."
yeah,
People make up their mind, regardless of what
yeah,
the facts are.
yeah,
So it is what it is. Like, if I was Plarium and I was a multi-billion-dollar business, I'd probably do it too. Snuff out the competition before they even get off the ground.
yeah,
It's the smart thing to do
yeah,
business wise,
yeah,
and it's also very Plarium. Like, they don't care.
yeah. They said it was the main Discord. Yeah, okay. So I remember seeing it somewhere and chatting, and yeah, not buying it. Plarium sale went through, and the new owners were making changes too. I think I didn't even know Plarium was up for sale. To be honest.
Oh yeah, I decided I had too much money
Yeah,
coming in from raid, so I sold
sure.
Plarium. So now I can retire and be a content creator full time.
Yeah, there you go. You heard it here, folks. First, folks. Dad had too much money.
That's definitely not the truth. Oh man.
Airlines, they were very open last year about 25 being full profit mode before going to big changes in 2026 and beyond. Full profit mode? Does that mean they're just letting it dwindle off now? Is this it? Wouldn't think so. Yes, Ray took things from Fateless and Fateless took things from Ray. That's how competing businesses work. That is true, actually. Obviously, yeah, they are building the game based on a lot of things that Raid has done. So that is a fair assessment, I would say. Sure.
Yeah. That's definitely an important thing to bring up too. But just like I think there's a big difference between like taking inspiration from and being like, "Oh, look at what the competition's doing. We should do that too." Like the gold removal fee, like they got rid of that like the moment that was it during the alpha when we saw that, or like right leading up to the alpha? Like
Possibly.
there was hype for Godforge, and they were like, "Oh, we need to kill the hype for Godforge. Let's really start. Let's do this now." Because it came out of left field. No one knew that was happening. It was like a panic button response to Godforge
Yeah.
hype, is what it seemed like. And then again, it's like we're getting really close to Godforge launch, and now they're talking about making this new faction with like myths and legends, and I don't know. It just seems really sus.
Yeah.
So I think there's a difference between taking inspiration and you know just blatantly trying to snuff out the competition by implementing things before the competition has an opportunity to in their own game. Like that's you know
Smart business move for Plarium would be to get rid of Godforge and Faithless before they put Plarium out of business. Yeah, it sucks to say, but it's true. It's a gacha genre. There's only so much that can be innovated. That also very true. Also very true.
And I've been pretty firm in this belief. I don't think, as much as I would love for it to, I don't think Godforge is going to be a raid killer. There are way too many people who play that game, way too many people who are financially invested, so much so that they're never going to stop playing because they got hundreds of thousands of dollars into their accounts. You think they're going to just quit and go to a new game? Like,
Yeah,
no way.
yeah.
They're going to continue dumping their endless pockets and keeping that game alive, which is going to just feed their marketing budget, which is going to allow them to get new players. Will there be people who migrate over? Sure, I'm sure there will be, but God, Raid Shadow Legends is a cockroach and it will never die.
Never a true word is said. I don't think. Yeah, yeah. I mean, speaking of that game, I won myself a buy-it this morning. They did
I
one
don't know
of
what that is.
it's an Assassin's Creed collab. He did one of
Oh,
those things
nice.
where it was a champion chase tournament and the winner got a hero, which are normally massive whale events, but because my account's not that very active, I wasn't in a very big competitive group, so just got
Nice.
a free void legendary this morning, which is nice.
Yeah, someone in my Discord got a mythical.
Oh
It was a
wow.
good one too. Yeah, hold on. I forget his name. He was like, I remember when he first came out, watching Ash do a video on him. Also, Sam Solstice had a video of him speedrunning Minotaur in like 6 seconds.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I forgot
Yeah,
the dude's name.
and you're right. There will be people migrating in both directions. Yeah.
Sigfriend, the Nephilim,
Oh, okay.
is who
Yeah,
he got.
he's pretty good, I think.
I think when he came out, he was like the best. I haven't played in like a year or so, so I don't know where he's at now.
Yeah, Iron Pear says he agrees with your statement about Raid being a cockroach. Reminds him of every MMO game that's come out after WoW. It's
Yeah,
supposedly going to kill it, and it's still staggering through.
yeah. That's a prime example. Like once a game has established itself so firmly in the genre that it becomes synonymous with the genre itself, it's not going anywhere. Like when people think MMO, they think World of Warcraft. It's been around for 20 years. Like there will be no WoW killer. The only people who can kill WoW is Blizzard, and they're trying their hardest, and it just doesn't die.
Or Plarium Raid themselves could also be a raid killer.
Yeah,
Like Seppuku, they fall on their own sword.
yeah, yeah. Plarium's the only one that can kill Raid, and despite their best efforts, it's still kicking. So,
Yeah. Does Ash plan on covering Godforge? Well, unfortunately, Ash isn't here, so we can't answer that. I don't know. I
I
don't know if he
I
would.
did. He mentioned on his Watcher of Realms channel that he was considering perhaps converting that to a Godforge channel or something to that nature, but that's the most I've heard for plans on Ash. Unfortunately, he's not on my speed dial, so I can't text him or anything.
Yeah, me either. Maybe one day. If
Yeah.
Simon sees us talking lots of raid, he'll be like, throw the switch. Yeah, but that's it. Maybe we should just talk about raid more. And
Bronk, pull the lever.
yeah, wrong lever.
Wrong lever.
Between Godforge and raid, it'll probably come down to the feeling of the game, core mechanics. Yeah, Secret was a bit meh when he was new, but they buffed him. He's crazy. Warcraft Classic save WoW. My Thor has run below 6 seconds. I don't run anything in 6 seconds. But my account is reasonably developed, but it's so far behind a lot of stuff. I spent 3 years playing Raid, got bored. I tried free to play account this new year to try and get interested again. I was amazed at how much more predatory Plarium is now, not going back. Yeah. Raid is the WoW of Gacha MOBA. It's inevitable we in the conversation. Yeah.
That's pretty true. I also agree with the classic WoW take. I played a lot of classic. I played hardcore because it's you know mostly a solo game mode. So
Mhm.
old man like me who doesn't have a lot of online friends to play with, it was really easy to get into hardcore.
Yeah, I miss old WoW. Wrath of the Lich King was the pinnacle for me. I remember like my old, like running through the dead mines, like over and over to get some good gear and think that was good times. If Raid is the WoW of Gachas, then Godforge will be the RuneScape of Gachas.
I don't know if that's a compliment or an
Yeah,
insult.
It
Actually,
wasn't RuneScape before WoW. I remember playing it as a kid.
I mean, if you look at the graphics, that would be my guess, but I don't know. I never played
Yeah.
it. But they do have like when they old school RuneScape anyway. I don't know what the modern if there is even a modern RuneScape, but I hear people talk about old school RuneScape all the time watching World of Warcraft content, and they often talk about how they have polls for the community to decide what features go into the game.
Okay.
So that's Fateless does listen to the community, and hey, Zavrak is here. What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
Zab. All the Raid people are more Galaxy of Heroes player. See, I don't like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for the same reason I don't like Marvel Strike Force. That's when you get a hero, you don't get the hero. You get shards or bits of the hero. So when you pull a hero, you'll get 5 fragments, and you need 50 fragments to actually get the unit. Yeah, that's why I don't like Galaxy of Heroes or Marvel Strike Force.
I played Marvel Strike Force a little bit when it came out, and what I didn't like about it was that it was too convenient. And what I mean by that was you could just hit a button and spend all your energy to farm instantly, and then you're out of energy and there's nothing left to do.
Yeah,
People talk about they want that quality of life so they can get in there and get done with it and stuff, but it's like I got bored. I was like, "Oh, cool! Oh, my resources reset. Let's log in and play for the day. Oh, I need to farm these things for my Spider-Man. Okay, boop, energy's gone.
yeah. So
Well, now what?
I experienced that recently, just playing other things, and you could run like a mission 5 times. You had to get 5 lots of X fragments for whatever hero. You're right, you would run out, but also like I don't know, like I don't think it's necessarily bad doing that if there's other things to do. If that's the
That's
only
fair.
thing to do, then yeah, you just burn through all your energy and then you put it down for another day. There's no what's the word, player attention there, I suppose, is probably it, right?
The way I look at it, mindless YouTube is I'm probably in the minority in this, and I'm fully aware of that. But I actually like to watch my runs. Like when I would play raid, I would hit auto and I let them go. And this is another reason why I'm actually an advocate for the 3% rule. Because when you're watching your runs, every now and then you'll see a wrist like, oh, that resisted over there. I wonder how that's going to affect the run. And then every run is different because there's that level of variance that is makes it unpredictable. And I don't know. It made watching my runs entertaining because, like, when I'm trying to speed run Fire Knight, if Lydia's decreased defense resists on that guy right there, like, oh crap, is Seer gonna one shot the wave? Oh, okay, whew, close one. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I like watching my runs. It's
I can see the appeal of watching runs. I don't see the appeal of the 3% rule. I think you're strange there. Like if I
I
have
know
it,
I'm in the minority on that one. I
yeah.
know I am.
Samuel went with Excalibur, Quetz, and Son of Zeus. Nice. The phone doesn't have enough battery to watch runs forever. Why I suggested give us the option to do 5 times energy option. Yeah. What is it do? Is it do now 33% so you can watch water
That's
runs? What are we doing?
that's not the only reason. Okay, so I have a whole video on this topic
See
actually.
you
They
later,
covered
Dave.
it. I don't know. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
I
Everyone
yeah.
is entitled to their own viewpoints. That's the main thing. If you like the 3%, then
It's
that's
not that I
fine.
like it. It's that I appreciate the value it brings to the game, and I think a lot of people get so caught up in being frustrated by it they don't appreciate its value. I guess is what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
because it can work in your favor as well sometimes.
Yeah, but
Uh,
it's such a nuanced topic, and I don't want to get into a whole thing. It'd take me an hour to like I don't know.
yeah,
I've got a video on it on my channel. I'm not going to bring it up.
yeah. So Nicholas has just said, "Rate HH has posted in the Discord. that it's going to be an hour.
Oh, okay. Well,
Ugh.
I want to talk about something here.
Go for it.
You guys know what a D20 is, right? It's a
Yeah.
20-sided die used for Dungeons and Dragons. This game has been around for 50 years. You know what that is? That's the number 1. There's a 5% chance that every time you roll this die, the number 1 comes up. And this has been a pivotal piece of D&D. D&D would not be D&D without that number 1 on the 20-sided die. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's got a higher percent chance than the 3% roll. It's a 5% rather than a 3%.
Yeah.
Like twice
True.
as often you get those critical failures. And it creates some very and then I understand that D&D is a much more social game than a single player RPG that's playing on auto, but it's important for the DNA of the game. I don't know. And I, don't- I said I wasn't going to go off on the topic. I'll reel it back in. I don't want to get up on my soapbox, but I do think it's an underrated thing and it's underappreciated. I'm not saying that I like it, but it serves a purpose, and the purpose that it serves is important. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading Discord real quick. I know that's not
Yeah.
making for entertaining
No.
YouTube.
Yeah. I was just replying as well to it as well. Like, yeah, the fact that it is going to be over an hour away, I think in 10 minutes when you shoot off, I think I will as well. And
Yeah,
then come back a bit later, perhaps.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna live stream later?
Yeah, probably. Like,
I don't know if I'll be able to join you, but I might tune in and chat.
yeah, just going to go through, like, because I find it interesting. Again, we were saying this before we actually went live, is I enjoy just going through the kit and sort of going, oh, that's cool, and maybe that will work with this, blah, blah, blah. And rather than just doing it on my own, maybe I do it with some company. But probably take the opportunity to go for a quick walk whilst the sun's out, get some fresh
Actually,
air.
mindless YouTube brings up an interesting point. I do want to touch on that. I think an interesting compromise. Like Raid has the multi battles, right? You get 30 multi battles a day, and that's all you're allowed to like play on auto in the background. I think if there was like an instant battle like that, like a resource, like a 30 instant battles where you can just instantly burn through 30 of your battles worth of energy a day, that would be interesting. As long as it didn't use like I still think there's value in being in the game and actually playing it. I don't think that's to be understated. The value of actually being present in the game.
Yeah,
You I don't know, but
yeah,
having some sort of quality of life there, I'd be okay with, as long as it didn't just push a button, all the energy's gone, and everyone would play that way because that's the most efficient way to play, and then be like, well, this game sucks. I'm bored. There's nothing to do. I don't know. You got
yeah,
to find that balance, and that balance that's the hard part, is making everybody happy and
yeah.
making your game good and engaging, and
Yeah,
that's the job for the design team.
we play games to play them, as you say, rather than just sit in for 2 minutes and disappear. Yeah, there are two extremes to find a nice middle ground. Be nice, absolutely. Cool. When the Galaxy of Heroes has instant battles, yeah, yeah,
I think that's the entire goal of the Godforge team, is always looking for that middle ground. Because there are people who want one extreme, there are people who want the other. How do you make as many people happy as possible and also still make a good game? At the end of the day, I think that's, you know, I don't know.
100% balance the community. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I'm so disappointed it's not out yet. No, I'm sad.
It's okay. At
Never
least I'll be able
mind.
to. I'm gonna sleep good today.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe I'll wake up in an hour and be like, I wonder if the site's online. I'll pull out my phone and start scrolling.
Yeah. You won't. You probably won't even go to sleep, will you? You'll be wired, going, "Is it there yet? Is it there yet? Is it there yet?"
Yeah, I'll have to leave my phone in the living room when I go to bed, so I can't be tempted to check
Yeah.
it
See you
when I
later,
roll over.
B. So yeah,
I see you, Joey B.
we'll be following suit in 5 minutes, probably. Yeah. Well, do you know? Should we do the 120 summons that we've got here?
Oh, let her rip, Tater Chip.
Nothing exciting.
I mean, there's a Sun Tzu there.
Yeah, true.
There's also a weapon in the game called the Art of War. Do you think that's his weapon?
Oh, it must be. Isn't that the bloke that wrote it?
Yeah, you pulled an assaulting the last simple. You didn't even acknowledge it.
No, I didn't know. Got Lubu though.
Yeah, he looks cool, man. I think didn't Simon pull him in a recent video?
Oh, I don't know. I know he
He had like
pulled.
that. He had like that pole weapon.
Yeah,
It was
poleaxe. Yeah.
a big, yeah, big
I'm
axe.
trying to think. He pulled Cyclops and wasn't too happy about it, but it's because he said like he already had damage on his team, right? I can't remember who else he pulled.
I think he pulled Lubu and forget. Oh, Hippolyta.
Yeah, that was it.
Shishi.
Shishi, best doggo.
Yeah, tummy scratches for Shishi. Avalanche Hero looks cool. But Avalanche Hero. Are you talking about the
Ymir?
Eternal Legendary?
Yeah, I think he's on about Ymir. He does look
Yeah.
sick.
Shishi, tummy scratches.
Yeah, yeah, big fan of the Ice Hero. He just look awesome.
Yeah. 2 Isoldes. That's your best pull yet, man. And a
I
Guan Yu.
know, and 2 Lubus and 2 Lady Shocks. Oh,
My
we're
goodness,
we've
what a
rolled
tenfold.
abundance of riches.
Rolling in the deep.
Do you know what? So with this guy here, this Koscheck guy, do you remember when we first saw his art like 18 months ago?
Yes.
Like, I'm
Yes.
shocked he's a disruptor.
I thought he was going to be an Eternal Legendary. He's not even an Eternal Epic.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
was so shocked.
I wasn't sure about Eternal, but player, like, definitely with that
Or a
axe that he
Brawler,
had.
maybe?
Yeah, like, I'm
Yeah.
shocked to see he's a disruptor.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know much about the lore on Koscheck, so
Yeah.
no,
Look at
another
that
assault.
Cyclops eyeballing my Isolde over
I
there.
know. And Muse is watching them like that meme where the guy's holding the hands of the girl and looking back.
Would you say she's amused?
I would say she's
Womp,
amused.
womp, womp.
Sad trombone noises.
Double shishi.
And last temple. Oh,
Ooh.
do,
Ooh.
do you know what the funny thing is? Like, he's one here I really want that I don't have on any of my alt accounts.
Yeah, Heimdall locked in right now.
Yeah, I did pull a Heimdall on one of my alt accounts the other day. Not the other day, earlier today. The Cyclops one, remember? Ooh. This one's got max ether. The other one doesn't. Hmm.
He's a Nagi. He's pretty cool too.
I didn't actually think this is going to be a tough decision I'd have to make in like these 120 pools. Keep it till the website's up. Yeah, we've got to wait.
It's a work in progress.
We got to wait like over an hour though. That's the problem. And he's
You have to
still,
pull up in a new tab.
yeah. And the server would reset. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. When they take the site down to, put up the new one, they probably lose your poll.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Sneaky. We're
I
actually going to
have the
call it
solution.
quits in a few minutes. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
A flip a Godforge guy.
Izanagi. Heimdall. You ready?
Sure.
Are you gonna let me
I'm
decide your
nervous.
fate? So this was Izanagi. This is Heimdall. Okay. I'm not gonna flick it with my thumb because I don't want to break my finger, but I'll. Yeah, hold on. Let me get my camera. I'll dramatic. It's a
Heimdall.
Heimdall.
There we go. We'll keep it. I wish I'd pull him on my side account.
I mean, you're welcome to do what you want. I just thought that
Yeah.
would be good for
No,
content.
it is, and I should not. I don't think I should move a Heimdall, but I really wanted an account with him on. But there you go. Would you
Rest in peace,
change
Izanagi.
imprint weapon for Izanagi? Yeah. Ooh, coin biased. Yeah, Lefrey, if I kept Izanagi there, I would go for the Pazuzu imprint on him. And weapon-wise, I don't know actually if I would change off Makuhito. I don't think he has like. What was his? Do you have his last hero card?
Yeah.
Look,
Oh no, I don't. I didn't. I didn't want to put it in because I knew it was work in progress. As of.
progress. Because I know it's in it's in the C. I know it's in my Discord in the CC drive. I think.
Oh yeah, you've got the
Yeah. Again, just to stop us from
hero
becoming
cards.
grey boxes, could you?
Yeah, I'm on it. You want me to read it?
Yeah, just essentially, if I'm not mistaken, I think he only had one buff in his kit. Is that right?
Initiative up 2 on the core and attack up 2 on the ultimate.
Okay. I don't know if that's enough though to warrant Excalibur. 2.
Mm,
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Excalibur would still be a consideration for Izanagi. But yeah, I think also if Makuhito you just want as it's just a support weapon that you want somewhere in your team eventually, and I think Izanagi could also be a candidate for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Pazuzu would be the imprint I would probably take for Izanagi,
that makes sense.
doubling down on what he's already doing.
Well,
Whereas,
what do you say, Rage? Do you think that's time?
yeah, what imprint weapon for Hell? Hell, you've got 3 imprint choices. Hades, because it puts curse up all the time, which she needs for her kit. Wukong will give you more basic attacks, so more max HP. And then Future Sight kind of functions in that you will extend your curse, so you'll be able to get more max HP hits in for her. And then what weapon would you pick for Hell, do you reckon, Adam?
Um, it's kind of hard. Like, there's not like a great weapon for. I feel like Mjolnir is probably the Slayer weapon,
Mm-hmm.
but her basic is single target, and
Yeah.
it's not going to affect the enemy max HP portion of her
No.
damage. But her ultimate is gonna slap. So
Yeah.
imagine that doing 50% more damage.
If you can line that up, yeah.
Or 100% with Mjolnir fully leveled, you know?
I think Forge Fire is obviously one consideration. But
Yeah.
I still think for most Slayers, the best choice is not what you should be picking from the mini game, and that's Golden Bow.
Oh, yeah.
It's the flat crit and the life steal, I think, is going to be great on a lot of Slayers in keeping them upright.
Yeah. Or lock in a Excalibur to put on your support to buff
Yeah.
their damage, something like that.
Yeah. And says 1 hour later, kit's release, Heimdall's now weak. Izanagi's godlike rage of Google's newest clip to throw himself off. Hi, Gran. Love that.
Hades made a
Ah,
poll on Discord.
interesting. Let's go check that out before we call it. Unless the poll is, should I drop it now? Where is the poll? That is the question.
I have a ping. I'm assuming. Oh, there it is. Do you want me to link it to you?
Yeah, I just can't see it. Oh no, I found it.
Okay.
Tuesday's vid. Would you rather I record some cool areas we are playtesting, or I go live and show and tell a bit? Approximately 1 p.m.
I bet
UTC.
we get more leaks in a live stream. I guarantee you.
Yeah, we know what a
Everybody
HH
vote live
live
stream
stream is
right
like.
now.
Yeah,
Vote live stream. It's so close. It's 51-49. Everybody vote live stream. We will get more leaks on a live stream.
yeah, we will. Oh,
Okay, it's starting to jump up to
yeah.
52. Okay.
Good
Live
job.
stream is winning.
Good job, live
Keep
stream.
voting live stream.
Yeah, good job,
Spread the word.
live stream.
Spread the word.
And
Tell
mindless.
everyone on Discord.
Thanks for putting that out there. The best pair for Slayers is Freya, really. Yeah, Ally is not a choice. It's Excalibur flat out for me. I have SWK. Would Excalibur. Yeah, exactly. Go general chat. Yeah, Akihito for Heimdall or Excalibur best? So, Red Sea? Odyssey? Uh, uh, I think for most people, Excalibur is the best choice for Heimdall because he has 5 buffs in his kit.
Excal is good. I'm a Forge Fire fan
Yeah.
though, because I'm worried he's gonna be a little too squishy with all that
Oh, interesting.
damage soaking.
Yeah. Excalibur, I think, is the main thing. Why I have chosen Makahito is I think long term, it is going to be the best weapon, hands down. When you can get up to this 6 and 7, I think it will, like, you'll want one of like those in your team at 6 and 7.
I agree with that. I think
W-
every team's gonna want a fully maxed Makahito.
Yeah. We don't know yet how difficult these are going to be. I have a theory that I talked about in my last video with reliquaries, so you can go watch that. So I think, like, the first Makahito I get, chances are it's going to be crap anyway. So I won't mind feeding it into the next copy that I get. I just want to get as many as I can early, and so I figured I would take one to start off with.
Interesting thing about Makahito is it's a Mayakon faction, so it'd be really good on Sizzin for that
Yeah,
attunement bonus.
yeah.
Also, all 3 AOE attacks stack up really fast.
Whereas with Forge Fire, whilst reduced damage received by 10, that goes up, right, and that improves. But the second part does not improve. You do not take damage until you take the turn. It doesn't matter if you've only got 1 copy or 6, that's going to stay there. And I think that will play a bigger role initially. So that's why I've decided on Makahito, just because I want to get as many copies as I can as quickly as I can. And we don't know how quick they're going to come along. So I will benefit more sooner than people who only have 1 copy. That's kind of where my thought was at. I know I'm gimping myself, I think, early on, taking this over at Excalibur with Heimdall. That's the decision that I made. I have Aiton for Morgan Le Fay, but I'm really tempted to switch to Markahitel. Ooh, Morgan Le Fay and Aiton. The problem is Morgan Le Fay puts all 3 kinds of dots out, right? So you'll get massive benefit with Aiton from that.
Tell her ultimate yoinks all the debuffs off.
Yeah, but
She just plays
also,
vulnerable too.
yeah, also with her basic, she's reducing them, right? So in that case,
Activating 'em.
yeah, activate. That's what I'm looking for. So in some instances, you might want disease talents on her just so you can get more activates out of the basic. Yeah, I don't know if Marker Heat would be the one I'd swap to for Morgan Le Fay. But again, that's if you're thinking of building the best Morgan Le Fay as opposed to what might just generally be good for your account. Whereas, yeah, you could easily do what I'm doing and just take a Marker Heat for the same reasons.
So Nicholas, aka Scrolls of Anubis, that I did, and it was tacked on to my Pantheon video, but I decided that I wanted to keep the topic of the video related to the title for algorithm reasons and also length of the video reasons. So I cut all that extra speculation off at the end, and I'm going to do some more deep diving and researching when I have. I feel like I have a firm grasp on what that stuff is for, and a good theory. I will put out a video dedicated to that, but I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah. Yep. What else was I going to say? Willis, I think you're right about Aegis being similar to Wanda Submission, and Wanda Submission's everywhere, but where is it most beneficial? PvP. I don't know if we're going to come across many control effects in PvE. So I think you're right. I think it'll be very good. It's just not something I'm looking at big early.
Oh, that was a raid question. I was like, Wand of Submission. What? I was like so
Yeah.
confused.
So essentially, Wanda Submission in Raid is similar to Aegis, but it doesn't have the clause that the first one's already reflected. It's
Okay.
just your percentage chance to reflect the control or whatever back.
Okay. Well, it is getting very late
Yeah.
for me here. I think I have to be running. So
Michael, welcome.
It-
Apologies, but we are going to be shooting up. I'm going to as well. If it's going to be over an hour still before it comes back, we get the info. I don't have too much really to talk about for an hour yet, but I will probably be back later. So when it drops, I will still probably come back. Although I will answer always Cuban quickly. Is Quet still top 3? Who do I take over him? It is very subjective. He is not in my top 3, but he is in others. Who you take over him is entirely up to yourself.
I think it's also more of a spectrum than like a ladder. Like this is the top hero, this is the next one, this is the next one. Because I would take Quetzalcoatl over most heroes, but side by side, I find myself when compared with Sun Wukong specifically, I always advise people to take Sun Wukong instead of Quetz. But I take Quetz over most other heroes, so it's this weird like spectrum of situational things that you have to consider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, so for those of you who did come along and hang out, apologies we didn't get into what we wanted to do with Adam, but I will probably be back a little bit later, just chilling out with you guys. So see you around later if you're here. Adam, thank you very much once again for joining. And yeah, stay tuned for later on. What was is it? Take care, look after yourselves, work hard, but as always, play harder. See you soon. Peace.
Bow, bow,
Bow, bow,
bow.
bow.